My name's Olivia Vinall, and I graduated from DSL in 2010, and I'm currently playing Cordelia in Sam Mendes' production of King Lear at the National Theatre. I'd been to university and I did a 3-year BA in drama at the University of East Anglia, and I just wanted to get a practical training so that I could start acting, and I hadn't really had much of that at university, and I was particularly looking for postgraduate courses, and when I was doing my research on the internet, DSL kept popping up, and I thought the course sounded excellent. It had a really good intensive course structure, and it really appealed to me. So when I went to audition and luckily got in, I didn't hesitate in saying yes. Starting at DSL, it was really exciting. It's something that I'd always wanted to do, was to study acting, and having a taste of it at university is where I really knew that's what I wanted to do with my life. And if you're ever lucky enough to get to do what you're passionate about, I thought you've just got to try. So that first day was magical. I remember it really well, going up to the front door, and you know, because it's a house, it feels like a house at home at DSL, so it was very welcoming, and we had the meet and greet with 60 of us, which can be intimidating, but no, it was a really good day. What really struck me about what DSL lets you do is you have the chance to be anyone and try things that seem crazy in a very, in short amount of time, in just 1 year. So I went from playing Charlie Chaplin to also getting the chance to play Cleopatra in a scene, and these amazing roles, and particularly with Shakespeare, we did quite a few modules of Shakespeare, which was really beneficial, especially for me, because it's something that I love, and we did fantastic Chekhov work, and great, something that's helped me especially was the voice work. That may not seem like it today, was the voice work with Tessa, because especially for this theatre here with 1,200 people, that is something that you have to work on, and I've tried to keep up since the day that I graduated, so it really set the foundation for knowing how important that is, whether it's at the Olivier or in, a small theatre in Leicester Square basement. We did a lot of work on Shakespeare at DSL. We did both a comedy and a serious, so I did Twelfth Night and Antony and Cleopatra, but we also did a lot of text work with Pickles, which was really helpful. Just to, I think if you understand and know the rules and the poetic form, you can then work with it for yourself to know how you can make it accessible to audiences today, which is what I'm particularly interested in, is getting people to understand it now. Not necessarily that the production has to be modern, but that we need to understand what Shakespeare was trying to say with our modern sensibility. So DSL really set up the foundation for that, and I think the fact that my first job out of drama school was Shakespeare shows how strong it is there. So I was really exceptionally lucky that I was cast in Romeo and Juliet before I graduated, so I got a chance to have a showcase in addition to the incredible showcase that DSL put on at the Criterion Theatre, which meant that I could invite agents to come and see me as Juliet, and from there I then I did, little bits and bobs. I did some TV work and commercials, which were great actually, then to get a feel of what it's like filming. I think they're a really good introduction into the film world, that and doctors and things. So then I, for about 2 years, I ushered to earn money. You know, I did all the temping and everything that was flexible around doing bits and bobs of acting. I worked at High Tide Festival in Suffolk. I just did anything I could to keep myself working and inspired, and I was really fortunate that I did a workshop at the Actors Centre, which I tried to go to as much as possible, with director Lisa Forrell, who cast me in a production of The Dark at the Top of the Stairs at the Belgrade in Coventry, after doing a Tennessee Williams workshop with her. And she believed in me and was in that production, and that's where I met my agent, who got me in here, gave me a casting here at my first audition with him, and then yeah, got to stay. I will do whatever is good work. I mean, I love the theatre, but I just want to act, and I just want to work and explore interesting characters, whatever capacity that is. I'd love, obviously, to do a film, because I think that the mediums are very different and it's a different set of skills, and that's so exciting and interesting to work on. But I love the theatre too, so I'll do whatever good comes. I was incredibly intimidated before I started here. I mean, the building itself I always found nerve-wracking and scary. I was so fortunate to work on Othello with such wonderful actors. Adrian Lester was so kind. He met me before we started rehearsals so that we could talk about the play, and he wanted to hear how I envisaged their relationship, and he told me what he thought. So he made it really nice and comfortable, as did everyone here in the building. It's a great building for that. So in terms of advice, I think I just try to learn from them. I just try to watch them every way that I could, because they've been doing it for so long, and they're really honing their crafts all the time. So I thought, I'm so new to this. What can I learn? And I'll take it all in, and you can filter it through and take what you want and throw away what doesn't work for you. But just listen and be nice, friendly, and hardworking, and be yourself, I think. If you really have a passion for it, you're going to do everything you can to do it, and if you can live each day working on that passion in any capacity, it could be a big theatre, or it could be, yourself, your own creative writing. If that's something that's in you, you got to stick with it and believe in it, because when you do it, there's nothing like it.